Hello world, I'm Rich, and it's Rich's World Beer Tour. Happy February. I'm glad January's gone. Man, we got a lot going on in the show today. Back at it. I was going to take January off from drinking. Just lots of beer going on. There's a brewery that I'm helping out with. If I work there, I have a beer. If I brew with my brother-in-law, have a beer. If I do a beer review, I obviously have a beer. If I get together with friends, we have a beer. I was getting a little burned out on beer, so tried to give it up for January, and that sucks. We just had an event last weekend, Beer Dabbler over in St. Paul. 120 breweries. There's no way I could not walk around and have a couple of beers. So met a lot of nice breweries. People that work there tried a couple of beers. Didn't overdo it, but had a lot of fun. So in the process, been riding the bike a lot, been eating better, dropped 10 pounds, so not bad, doing okay. Anyways, back at it, we're going to do a beer review, but first, I got some beer mail. Maury, over at the Erie Better Beer Bureau, check them out, the Erie Better Beer Bureau. Maury's with, I think it's Dave and Mark. I hope I'm getting that right. Guys, they've got some great beers out there. They, if you like sours, big beers, they tend to get some stuff that I've never heard of, and I'm jealous of what they're drinking. They've got some awesome stuff. Anyways, Maury hit me up with a package the other day. We had talked about a trade, and so I sent him a few things from Minnesota. Well, I got some things from out his way. Here's what we're having today from Voodoo Brewery in their backyard in Meadville, Pennsylvania. Good Vibes. It's their India Pale Ale. He didn't send me one, but two. I'm assuming that's a good sign that things are good when you get two. From Smutty Nose Brewing up in New Hampshire, really old brown dog ale. So never had that. Haven't had a lot of browns. So if Maury's sending it, I'm assuming it's another good beer. We've got from Lavery Brewing in their backyard in Erie, Pennsylvania. Now he knows I'm not a pumpkin fan, but he said this is something good. So the Devil's Pumpkin Ale from Lavery Brewing. And then to top that off, not one, but two from Lavery as well. Ulster Breakfast Stout. I might have one, and a little oatmeal stout. Might have one and toss one in the cellar to check out a few years. And then supposedly the granddaddy of them all from Voodoo again, 12% Imperial Stout. Big Black Voodoo Daddy. So check that out. Maury, man, appreciate it. You know I'm going to enjoy this stuff. So, hey, let's bust into this Good Vibes. Let me see what it says here. India Pale Ale, 7.3%. Hopped 5 times in the kettle and double dry hopped. Bodacious dank fruit notes. Galaxy, Amarillo, Mosaic, and Apollo. Mosaic. I'm in love. I think it just got a quarter point and I haven't even opened it up. Never had anything from Voodoo Brewing, so dying to give it a try. I had never heard of it till Maury brought it up. So let's well, I chugged that one in there pretty aggressive and not a lot of head going on. It's about 2 feet from me, and I'm getting this huge citrus note. I was expecting something a lot more orange. You know how you get this preconceived notion of what you're going to drink? There's yellow hints around the yellow straw around the edge. It is really a faint IPA. I was thinking it was going to be a lot deeper, richer color. I don't care what it looks like, just so it tastes well, but I was just expecting something a little darker. Quarter finger's worth of head, maybe a half finger's worth of head when I poured it originally. Let's get a nose on it. I was getting that from, as soon as I poured it, I was getting it from across the room there. There's a bit of pine in there. It is, with my love of Mosaic, that tropical, that lush tropical, that pineapple, mango. There's that orange, grapefruit, tangerine note in there. Yeah, the citrus, but that pineapple is coming through. The citrus is pretty pronounced. I like that. Nice, real thick, kind of candied orange. Real sweet. Some malty sweetness in there. And there's just a little bit of pine. Little pine poking it. So now the head's just about dropped off. Let's give it a try. Cheers, world. Actually, I want to look and just a little bit, little faint bubbles coming up. Not a lot of carbonation. Cheers. Well, that's not good. First sip and I spilled. Oh. Oh, wow. First notes, pineapple, mango. It's a little thinner than I thought it was going to be. All the tropical fruits that that I love, I shouldn't say you love, that I love. Pineapple is so pronounced. The mango, I can get a little hot bitterness here at the very end now that I've talked for 15-20 seconds after trying it, but it is smooth. Yeah, pineapple, mango, kind of a passion fruit. There's just a hint of that. The orange, sweet orange. It's almost, like I said in the smell, a candied orange. But the tropical notes just lead the way. Absolute tropical. And you get just a mango at the end, along with that piney bitterness. And it's not an overload of bitterness. Oh, that is so smooth. This is, what did I say? 7.3% ABV. And this is dangerous. This is scary dangerous. How smooth it goes down. How sweet and easy it is. That bitterness is not till the very end. This is one, you could say, he gave me two. That's what's dangerous about Maury. He gave me two of these things. I think I could slide these things down in about 5 minutes. And wow, 7%. It's scary dangerous how easy drinking this is. A little bit more malt or something in it to firm that body up, and this is just, I mean, this is a 9 out of 10, 9.25, somewhere in there. I mean, what's a quarter point, but it is up there. If I get a Surly Abrasive, if I get a one of the Great Lakes, I forget, that Chill Wave Double, this sits right in there. If it's got just a hair more body, it sits right in with those big dogs in my book. This is an incredible IPA. I am going to go the 9.25. This is really nice. Hey, you guys out on the East Coast, if you've had this, I don't know their distribution. I would assume it's local out there, but maybe it gets around all of Pennsylvania and further out on the East Coast. If you've had it, put some notes down. If you haven't had it and you find a way to get it, buy it. This is awesome. This is a great beer. I got one more to enjoy. Hopefully someone else local here is going to get a shot to try it with me. This is a good one to share. Anyways, Good Vibes from Voodoo Brewery out in, and I don't remember, Meadville, Pennsylvania. Voodoo Brewery, brewers of artesian beer styles. Good Vibes. Awesome beer. Maury, thank you for all the great beer. Man, I'm gonna, if the rest of this is like this, I'm gonna enjoy it. Anyways, hey, thanks for sharing another beer with me, world. Appreciate everybody watching. Cheers.